Virtualization in cloud computing. This is the topic on the second unit. In this, we will try to understand how the cloud computing is energized, or it is having more powerful feature of virtualization. So virtualization is a technique which allows to share a single physical instance of an application or the resource among the multiple organizations or the tenants, customers. It does so by assigning a logical name to the physical resources and providing a pointer to that physical resource on demand. So it is going to take in one hardware, and that particular hardware will be shared among the various instances as an virtualized form. Virtualization concept, creating a virtual machine over existing operating system and hardware, is referred as the hardware virtualization. Virtual machines provide an environment that is logically separated from the underlying hardwares. The machine on which the virtual machine is created is known as the host machine, and the virtual machine is referred as a guest machine. So there are two types of machine in this. One is the host machine, and the another one is the machine which is called as the guest machine. This virtual machine is managed by the software or firmware, which is known as hypervisor. So virtual machine is managed by the hypervisor, which is going to provide for one instance, for one hardware, as an illusion that is many of the machines. So hypervisor is the main firmware or low level program that acts as a virtual machine manager. There are two types of hypervisor, type 1 hypervisor and type 2. So type 1 hypervisor executes on bare system, that is Linux Secure, RTS hypervisor, Oracle VM, Sun VM servers, Virtual Logic, VLX are examples of type 1 hypervisor. This diagram of type 1, you can see here what exactly happening is, this is a system hardware, above that there is an hypervisor, and this hypervisor is creating this guest operating system. But physically there is only one hardware. On top of that, it is going to make this type 1 hypervisor. Because of this, it is operating on this particular system hardware, and it is providing you a different guest operating system in which you can upload or you can install various operating system, and it is going to give that 3, 4 n number of operating system can work on this. So the type 1 hypervisor does not have any host operating system because they are installed on a bare system. So the type 2 hypervisor is a software interface that emulates the device with which a system normally interacts. Containers, KVMs, Microsoft Hyper-V, VMware, Fusions, Virtual Servers 2005, Windows Virtual PC, and VMware Workstation 6.0 are the example of this type 2 hypervisor. In this, you can see the diagram, and in this diagram what exactly happening is, this is your bare machine. On top of that there will be the host operating system, at the top of that there will be the hypervisor, and at the top of that there will be the guest operating system. So this hypervisor directly, in the previous type 1 case there was no host operating system, but here there is a host operating system, and above that there is a hypervisor, and hypervisor will going to provide you the guest operating system. They can run on this machine. So there is only one hardware machine, but it is going to give you this type of structure where host operating system is also present. But in the previous case, in the type 1 case, there is no host operating system is present. Directly these operating system will be installed on this particular hardware in case of type 1. But in case of type 2, it is these operating systems, one host operating system will be there, and at the host operating system this guest OS will going to run. So the types of hardware virtualizations here are the three types of hardware virtualization: A, full virtualization, emulation virtualization, and para virtualizations. So these are the different type of virtualization which is available. We'll see one by one how it works. So the full virtualization, in the full virtualization, the underlying hardware is completely emulated. That means the whole hardware will going to emulate or simulate. The guest software does not require any of the modifications to run it. So guest software will not going to require any of the modification in this. So how it works? When you see the hypervisor type 1, so exactly what is happening over here is there is a guest. So guest with the help of kernel and the software, this is running. So there is a host which is having a kernel and the software VM controls. So in this particular case, as we say that the full virtualization of the hardware is completely done. So the guest software does not require any of the modification to run it. So the guest is not requiring any of the change in the this particular hardware or the software to run the program. So that is the concept of type 1 hypervisor. So emulation virtualization. In emulation, the virtual machine simulates the hardware and hence becomes independent of it. In this, the guest operating system does not require the modifications. In this particular case, the guest is not required any of the modification, but here the guest kernel is talking to this VM machine, and it is going to simulate this VM machine in the host. So previous case, it is independent, it is doing any kind of changes in this, but in the previous case, this you can say VM control was totally there with the host, but now this VM control has been given to the guest. That's the difference between type 1 and the type 2. You see this particular guest is talking to VM of the host, and that is the case in this emulations that available in case of type 2. So basically this is the kind of arrangement. This is a system hardware, and this hardware is having at the top, that is the host machine and the guest machine. The concept between the host machine and the guest machine, as I told earlier, that it is going to have the way by which the working that has been taking place. So which will going to act as an host, which will going to act as an guest, that is what is required. In this case, we're going to see the para virtualizations. In para virtualization, the hardware is not simulated. The guest software run their own isolation domains. So para virtualization, this is separately running, this is separately virtual environment will be provided, and in this particular case, the hardware is not simulated. The guest software run their own isolated domains. So there will be this is the guest, there will be a virtual environment, and in that particular virtual environment it is going to run. It will not going to ask the help from the this host domain VM controls. So VMware Sphere is highly developed infrastructure that offers a management infrastructure framework for virtualization. It virtualizes the system, storage, and the network hardware. So any type of network, also the storage can be virtualized. So this is all about, because of this virtualization concept, the total cloud system is get benefited, and a lot of hardware is not required. Whenever there is an need, that time only those particular thing will be provided to the users. That's the thing in this cloud virtualizations. Thank you.